It's Pete that the General, too new of the podcast. You keep your body clean, man. Yeah.
Being really comfortable with all of that things. You know what you're trying to say. Do what you do, baby. Yeah, I want to congratulate. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real.
Yeah. I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole juice. Man, I'm looking at the screen like he preached. Cause I was on the phone with him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that he getting up there and he keeping it all the way phone. What them little niggas be saying? He ain't cloud chase, he ain't capping, he ain't doing none of that. Like, he ain't trying to make himself look, you know, he letting his legacy speak. I like that shit. Like, let your legacy.
Speed that the General, too new of the podcast. You keep your body clean, man. Yeah. Too new of the morning to everybody, you heard me? I hope everybody having a very too new of the day so far. And I hope everybody have a very too new of the day. I got the family being here today. So without no further ado, you heard me? This motherfucker, we work.
God damn it. Y'all ain't seen me in a minute. And every time you see me, I tell you, you keep your body clean, huh?
Yeah, we shouting with it, you heard me? So y'all haven't been on here in a minute, you heard me? So y'all introduce yourselves for the new viewers and the new listeners, you heard me?
Oh shit, goddamn it. King KEON now that turns it up to AKA K4, goddamn. I got goddamn the East Texas region of this rap shit on lock. Goddamn it, it don't go down if I don't say it go float round, goddamn it. But respect all the rappers, respect all the artists, respect all the singers. Keep grinding, keep going. Cause goddamn it, I started with some belief. Had to put some faith behind it. I ain't think I'd do this shit. That means you can do it too. So keep your mind right and keep your body clean.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
Let them have it, OG.
Yeah, I'm GROCK, East Texas OG. Been out here for a minute. Street vet. Graduated. God fearing. That's me.
That's a fact. So we gonna start with you, OG. From you been in the game, your brother been in the game, which is King Uncle, and not King in the game. All y'all was on a successful level. You see what I'm saying? How has the music affected y'all family so much that it's turned into an heirloom?
Say that again.
How has the music influenced your family so much that it turned into kind of an heirloom for y'all? You hear me?
I from what I've seen, you know what I'm saying, it gave the family a lot of motivation, because not all of us do music. You know what I'm saying? But when they see you being successful at something, it make them want to go be successful. Whether it's power washing, whether it's washing cars, whether it's selling eggs out the backyard. Because a lot of people don't want to put forth the effort until they see somebody else get out there and stand on 10.
Hey, see that eggs out the backyard. OG, that was a hell of an example for these days. You heard me? Because nigga could really bust open them eggs out the backyard. You heard me? Go to slinging them things like pies. You heard me? So
Yeah, man.
let me ask you a serious question, OG.
Okay.
The game has changed, right? It was real when y'all was in it, but it's different now, right? From your son being a established artist, he does a lot of shows in a lot of places, right? Do you worry about his safety? You heard me, OG?
Ever since he been a child, I think that's something that a parent gonna do is always worry about their children's safety and making sure as well. But you know what I'm saying? Me and him talk a lot, and not just I'm putting him on game, but we put each other on game on about that's going on out here. and steps that we can take to try to avoid all the, the nonsense. Because, man, believe it or not, you can minimize your problems out here by picking your battles. You know what I'm saying? Every battle ain't worth fighting.
That's a fact. And I don't mean to tell the business, but I just want to let King know. King, when you was locked up, Pops was going crazy. Now he could try and play gangster. Look, King, he could try and play gangster like he was calm and like he was handling it. I'm talking about Pops was going crazy. You heard me?
I call my wife. I say, man, I don't know where he at, what he doing, but get control of his ass. I know he tweaking. I know he tweaking now. Find some way to get to him. I know he tweaking now.
Man, so King, you heard me? You got a lot of you're making a lot of noise. You know what I'm saying? We kind of came up together. You was one of my first guests, just like your fourth time on the show. You see what I'm saying? You have a lot of features with a lot of notable artists, Juicy J, you see what I'm saying? And a couple of more, right? Has it set into you yet that you are established artists, like the new attention, whether it be negative or positive? You see what I'm saying? The new bank. You understand me? Has it set in yet, or is it still a surreal thing to you? You hear me?
Shit, like when I did my first ever like industry feature was Newski 2 Squad, and that right there, that didn't really feel like I kind of got my foot in the door. Cause for one, he was one of my all-time favorite artists. He still is. Like, I listened to him through school. A bunch of the stuff he rap about, he put off a lot of pain music. I can understand a lot of what he putting in his music and putting out. So it was really more so of, I'm more of a fan of you than I'm looking towards trying to grow off of you or something like that, or what these other niggas be trying to do. When they get a big song, they don't see nothing but the clout and the money. I'm looking at him.
But he gave you a lot of Jews. He gave you a lot of Jews as well, though, right, King?
Yeah, hell yeah, and it's crazy because I wouldn't expect this shit. Cause like we around the same age, and then like you don't come across people in my age group that actually got a head on their shoulders. Most of these folks my age dumb. Like they walk around here, they don't care about principles, morals. They ain't got respect for no elders, no none of that. He really down to earth, cool for real. He gave me all the game, like far as people trying to get over on you on the features and clearing songs. Like he told me flat out, like that's why I don't let certain rappers play me a certain way. He told me out his own mouth, like that clearing song shit, that shit don't be for real. Nigga be saying that shit to get more money out your head. They want to see if you'll pay to clear that hoe. That down there like extortion. If you ask me, I ain't going for that shit. But shit, my first goddamn feature from somebody who really brought some attention to it, probably Currency. When I got my song with Currency. It's cool.
So that's your favorite song, the song with Currency?
I like doing songs with OGs. I like doing songs with the people who've been doing this before I was even brought up or been around music or nothing like that. Could if it ain't for them, there ain't no me. And a lot of the young rappers get it misconstrued. Like somebody had to come before you for it to be a you. You can't skip that. No matter how bad you want to skip over it, run through it, somebody came before you. Or be grateful that you got your spot to shine, because that's because of them.
So I tell my little niggas, right? You got to know how to have money to have, right? For you as an artist, right? Being successful, right, and maintaining success, that's two different things, right? How are you able to be a successful artist and maintain your success? You see what I'm saying? Don't give us the sauce. You hear me? Just give us some of the season. You hear me, King? How are you able to stay a successful artist? You see what I'm saying? And maintain that success. You hear me, King?
I'm gonna sound like everybody is.
Wait, hold on. Wait, let me stop you, King. Let me stop you. Man, I know I'm supposed to be asleep, and I know I'm supposed to cut down on the smoking, and I know I ain't woo, right? So I know you watching. I see you in here. I see you. See, you're up here, right? You're gonna be very disappointed in me You know what I'm saying? Because I'm smoking, I'm not asleep, and we talk, right? But don't think I'm not listening. You hear me? Don't think I ain't hear everything you said. You hear me? It's a 24/7 grind. You already know that. So shout
Much
out to
love.
them. You heard me? I just had to let her know. You heard me? But go ahead, King. Handle it.
It really, I sound like a broken record, and I know I do. And a lot of people, cause you hear this from everybody, but it's as simple as it get, and it say a lot. Cause when somebody say work for what you want and put your 100% effort into it, and you don't never know how far to go until you really try to push it that far. A lot of people hate to hear that because they like, damn, he sound like everybody else that goddamn did something. He telling me to work just like the lad dude, and the lad dude. What's wrong? You don't want to work for it? You think somebody finna hand it to you? Cause that's not. I promise you, that's not how I got none of my features. That's not how I got connected to any of these producers. And I got 6 producers that I look to for all my music. Ain't none of them in this country. And one of them in Poland, one of them in Belgium. I got one in Germany, one in Ukraine. I don't got none of my producers is from the
Talk
U.S.
that 6 producer shit, King. You heard
Like
me?
I've
Talk that I
been
got
walking
6
around.
producer
Hey,
shit.
I got a tape from the drop just to pop it for real. International birdie, nigga. What? Come on.
You're so OG.
That's what it take though. You got to work for it. Like I said, it sounds like a broken record, but and it's like I say, it's got multiple meanings. Like it's deep in it. Like you might have to work on your album cover and work on your production. You might have to work on your bars. You might. It's very broad to say that you got to figure out what you need to be working on though and do for you. Everybody formula ain't gonna work for you. Your formula not gonna work for me. You got to figure that out on your own.
That's a fact. So OG, you heard me? King in his 30s, you see what I'm saying? You've been doing this since you was his age and younger, right? What has kept
I ain't
you
before
in
I be 25 and March 10. Everybody think I'm 30. Lord.
wait, hold up. How old you is?
Everybody think I'm gonna be 25 on March 10th.
My bad. Well, at least look, check this out. At least
Hey,
I
old,
added
I got
years
an
instead
old
of took
soul though.
some.
I ain't tripping on it. I got an
Yeah,
old soul.
yeah. You come
Yeah,
up, you know what I'm saying? But my bad, you heard me? I'm thinking, like, because I knew you for like 3 years, you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But I
yeah.
thought when we met, you was 27, you see what I'm saying? But yeah,
Nah.
you a youngin' out here, you heard me? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
doing your fucking thing. I respect that, you heard me? So uh he 24. Yes, Daddy. You've been doing this since you was 24 and younger, right? That's still over 30 years. You understand me? What's kept you in tune with the music for over 3 decades? You hear me, OG?
lifestyle. You know what I'm saying. Been through a lot, man. The pain. Uh, I don't want to just suffer in vain, man. You got to put it on paper, put it on wax. Somebody else might be going through it. You know what I mean? Everybody got a story. Not everybody gonna tell it the same. Not everybody gonna put it, on music. Some might write books. Some might just want to vent to somebody. But everybody got a story. So I feel like everybody got a voice and everybody should be heard. It might not be the same way, but everybody got one.
No, if I look off, you hear me? I'm trying to get the scenery right, right? I got these fucking lights in the background. They pissing me off. Yeah, they all in my eyes and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I guess I gotta get used to them. But I'm trying to bring the visuals the best they can be. You see what I'm saying? So OG, over 30 years, the game is only what, 56 years old. So you've been here kind of like the not the evolution from it, but when they got their feet going, right? It's been a whole lot of trends, whole lot of changes, whole lot of different styles, you know what I'm saying? Style, style, and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Take us through all of the changes in hip hop that you can remember. You see what I'm saying? And can you kind of pinpoint the exact time when that time in hip hop started to change? You hear me?
you know, me being a big fan of hip hop, like every time it changed, it's almost like not I don't change my style, but I rock with it. You know, like
You adapt.
I, a lot of the youngsters now that's doing music, um, you know, the trend, the style, the skinny jean, you know how they get down. I rock with it, and I let them know I support them. You know what I mean? And I think um, staying real with the youngsters and trying to be a leader and trying to be an example, and that's half of what's kept me relevant. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Because a lot of people out here that say they OGs, not OGs.
that's
You
a
know,
fact.
they tell the youngsters that any old thing. You know, the youngsters get out there and they bump their head because of something the OG told them. That's OG fault.
But
So man, we got to try to teach the younger generation right.
So let me ask you something more, G. From you being the OG, right? What exactly is an OG? You see what I'm saying? And what's the requirements and the responsibilities from being an OG? You hear me?
That's a lot of responsibility in it. You know, like man, OG to me is original gangster, man. I used to, you know, I bang. I used to bang. You know what I'm saying? I'm you always were affiliated, but man, you get older, you make these changes. You don't want to see the youngsters make a lot of changes that you made. Because there's a lot of times where I barely made it out, man. They might not make it out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just being real. Like I'm not cutting anybody short out there, and I'm not condoning banging. But what I'm saying is, you know, ain't nobody invincible. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do that, do it right and be careful. But some ain't gonna make it out. That's just a fact.
Mm.
I'm blessed to make
So
it out.
that's a fact. And you know, I appreciate the game that you drop on me as well. And as I look at King, I've known him for a while now. You know what I'm saying? You did a wonderful job with him too. You see what I'm saying? So I salute you for that. Staying in your kids'
You're a good
life,
boy.
you know what I'm saying? And going through whatever you go through, but still, you know what I'm saying, being there for your responsibilities. That's a
Always.
real, you see what I'm saying? So King, you heard me. Like I say, me and you, we kind of started out at the same time. You heard me.
yeah,
One would think that this happened overnight for you. You see what I'm saying? One day,
yeah.
boom,
Shit,
popped up. King
yeah,
on the charts.
what you
King
for
on the charts. He got a song with Currency. Got a song with fucking Juicy J. He got a song with all the motherfucking Wooty Woos, right? So
real?
so so one would think, right, that this happened overnight. You heard me? Take them through your journey. You heard me? Take them through the grind and let them know that just because you are upcoming artist, you only are upcoming artist to the public, but you've been doing this shit. Take us through your grind to get here.
Man, I
It's
tell
deep.
people,
It's deep. Before we even start, it's deep, Peanut. He bet, man.
I've been here. I've been here the whole time. So I already know. You hear me?
Even
goddamn,
as a child, he been through so much, man.
I've been like a lot of the stuff. Well, for one, I've been producing for 10 years. On my birthday, well, now in April, it'll be 10 years that I've been producing. I've been rapping. In August, it'll be. I think in August it'll be 5 years. But it just like you say, they think this shit be overnight, and it don't be like shit. Over the night, I was working for it. That's the thing. You think it's overnight, and over the night, I was working for it. Up at 4 a.m., mixing master, writing verses, going through beats, hitting this person up, saying, "Hey, what this costs? Hey, what you'll do for this? I need this album cover made like this. I'm finna get ready to drop this. Let me go ahead and get the track list for 20 songs. Let me go ahead and figure out what I'm gonna name all these songs and figure out if they're gonna be okay. I'm gonna shoot music videos of these folks, and I'm gonna hype up the album. Like that's a lot. That's just I'm only telling you about one album. Now think about how many albums I got and how much I done had to do that. And you tell me if you think this shit easy. I tell people all the time, music ain't meant for everybody. The caliber that I can put music out and I can create music, it ain't meant for everybody. I done seen a lot of people. Like I got a partner right now. He not quitting music, but I can tell it's taking a toll on him. Type, like it's taking it's stressing him out a little bit, making him have to step back and really see what's going on, and it'll check you. It'll make you figure out if you really want to do this shit or not. It ain't for the weak, and a lot of people, a lot of people, they be perfect for.
So we let me ask you, right? We see the glitz, you see what I'm saying? We see the glamour, we see the bitches, we see the jewelry, we see the clothes, right? So we thinking it's all peachy cream, king, you know what I'm saying? We thinking it's all cool and cool aesthetic. So you trying to tell me that shit hard, you hear me, king?
Yeah, it's you right on that, and then like you know how the saying is, they always say,
Matter of fact, your jury game, nigga.
"Get more bitches
Yo,
come. Get more."
speaking of jury, hold up. Let me give you your props right quick, nigga. Speaking of jury, right? your jury game, that went fucking stupid, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but my bad. I just had to give you.
For
I just
real.
had
That's one thing I
to.
forgot. I say, man, how the fuck K4 finna get on the interview and ain't got shit on? I say, man, what the hell? But I've been under the weather dealing with I got the flu, but it's like it's the strong flu. I got the influenza A, but shit, I don't need nobody to give me no sympathy. I'm on Two Nola podcast right now with a fucked up nose, trying to cough and get this shit out of my throat, grinding with Peanut the General. Nigga, I
See,
don't need no sympathy.
don't feel bad because I either got a head cold or a sinus infection. I don't know which one, but in a couple of days I'm gonna find out, Jeremy. So I
We
ain't
all
feeling too good.
through the storm.
Facts. So you have a lot of notable songs, right? On the charts, millions of streams, a lot of notable features with a lot of notable artists. You see what I'm saying? How do you stay grounded, King? How do you stay the same king that I met before all of this?
Cause I tell my dad this all the time. I got a chip on my shoulder, and it come from his career. It come from him and my uncle career. I got a chip on my shoulder. I ain't gonna go into detail, cause on the real, if I go into detail, they might fuck you live up and try to delete this motherfucker. But shit, it get deep. It's on some whole other shit. It get deep, like. But I just feel like my dad and my uncle got hold. I just feel like they got hold out of the spotlight they was supposed to have. So when I started rapping, like I used to always tell myself when I had a fire ass song, I'd be like, man, this shit for my daddy and my uncle. They can't block this shit. They got to see this shit. And that's how I was gonna do every song when I first started. I'm gonna come out with fire on fire on fire on fire. If you got to be blind to not see this shit. You got
The
to
hate
be blind.
black success. The hate black success.
They can't stand it, man. And then the one thing about me, I'm happy that I'm doing it the way that I set out to do it for my family and stuff like that. Cause a lot of niggas can't say this. I've been doing this independently. All these Juicy J features, the Nipsey Hussle song you see, all the big I got a song with DMX. You didn't know, but now you know. That's independent. I've been doing all this that you hear about and see these millions of views going viral on Instagram independently. Universal ain't helping me. Sony not helping me. Ain't nobody putting a bag towards pushing my albums.
Talk
I
that independent, ain't nobody helping me shit, nigga. Yeah, yeah.
I pay
You know what I'm
studio.
saying?
Wait a minute. I don't pay for studio time. Like I said, I've been producing 10 years. I'm a one-man goddamn army. The videos you see that go viral, done in house. Yeah, multiple
Man,
talents.
y'all gonna
Multiple
put some
talents.
respect.
We
Yeah,
don't
they
fuck
gotta put
around
some
with
respect on my little homie name. They gotta put some respect on my little homie name. You see what I'm saying? So OG, right? Hey, bro, I know y'all communicate. I know y'all have a close relationship, right? But tell King about his success. You heard me, and how proud of you is of him. Yes, I'm saying for doing what you did. You know what I'm saying? Like you passed the torch, and he took that bitch and scored a touchdown. I mean, to say you
Day to
passed
day,
him, but whatever. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? You know, y'all know the analogy I'm trying to make. You hear me?
it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I like on a day to day basis, man. I get a kick out of just sitting back and watching him do his thing, man. Like I knew he would have had it in him, but I kind of didn't see it coming. You know, I didn't expect him to go as hard as he go. 'Cause sometimes I'll be over here listening to some of his tracks, and I'm just like, you know, I'll be over here wilding out, listening to him, man. And at times it's almost like you 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 forget that's your child, you know. So yeah, I'm very proud of him, man. And main thing is him staying focused, not letting nothing get to his head. You know what I'm saying? And watch out for the snakes out here, man.
That's a fact. You heard me. And again, you heard me. Shout out to you. You did a great job with King. You know what I'm saying? So King, you from you you say you did producing for 10 years, right? And
Yeah, yeah.
5 of those years you started rap. You see what I'm saying? So that's like 10, 11 years, you heard me? I'm gonna say you blew up like 2 years ago. You see what I'm saying? So for 8 years, right? It was just underground and woo de woo. Why you never gave it up? You see what I'm saying? Why you think that you never you know went and did something else and was like, man, the music ain't working, the music ain't popping off. You hear me?
Cause I never really like, and it's crazy I say this because since I started producing when I was 14, like I've always been able to come up with some hard beats. I have like all the up and coming rappers around that time when I was young. They fuck with the music. They want me to send them beats and stuff, and I used to not charge for beats or none of that because I didn't care. Like once I figured out what music was, it was kind of like, God damn, I didn't kind of found therapy for real. Like I didn't found something that I can do and never get tired of it. Like this something I really rock with doing. I could never see myself having to stop. Like y'all, you might have to make me stop type. But it's like
Straight up,
it's it just was therapy for me. And it keep me out of
definitely.
a lot of
Yeah,
trouble I probably could have got in.
definitely.
It
Y'all,
keep
my
me.
phone going about to go dead. But I'm gonna say something before I get ready to jump off, man. I'm gonna say this. My son ain't too long lost his homeboy. This is Nicholas right here, man. Shout out to West Chip, man. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
let
Nephew
me tell you,
and my daughter.
I'm gonna give you a fun fact about K4.
Wait, hold
My
up.
home
Wait.
used
Before the fun
to
fact, King. Hold up, King. Before the fun fact, we gonna hold a moment of silence for y'all people. You heard me?
man.
All right, do your thing. You heard me?
That like fun fact on the shit. That's the reason I started rapping. I used to freestyle around bro. Every day I used to pull up on bro. We roll up and smoke, and he cut on beats. He be like, "Bro, freestyling shit, your shit hard, bro. You don't never want to record no music and shit." And I wasn't thinking about it at first. I was cool with the beats. I didn't do too much else. The beats was cool for me, and he just kept begging and kept begging. And now, shit, I tell my wife all the time, it's like it fucked up. Cause now I got songs with Nipsey Hussle and Mozzie and DMX and Juicy J and Gucci Mane and shit like that. And now he ain't here to see it. That shit be fucking with me sometimes. Like sometimes I'll be recording music and I'll be like when I recorded the Gucci Mane song that's gonna come out on my album, when y'all hear that, like I was recording it, and I was like, yeah, this motherfucker gonna be fire. And then like it hit me, and I know where I broke down crying. I'm like, damn, this shit fire, but bro can't see this shit. And I'm down, like bro, I can't explain what losing that nigga feel like. I be mad, I be sad, I get right, and I say I'm do this shit for him. Now I'm happy, I'm gonna live for him. I'm right back angry, I'm right back mad. I'm asking God why, I'm arguing with God. Like that nigga real life took a little bit of me with him to heaven. And
See, that's another reason, Peanut. I have to be. You know what I'm saying? I have to come in. I have to be with my son. You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah.
times like that when he feel like that.
I think his daughter pushing up on too. And I always told bro, if something happened to you, your kid is my kid. Man, I done sent her 3 boxes through that house full of clothes. then got shoes shipped straight from Nike outlet. Nigga, I don't play. That my bro can't do it, he gone. So now that's my job.
So I know you from a wild place and you got a kind of wild background, right? What's some things about you that had to change once the success came? What things did you have to leave alone? What ways did you have to change?
That
What
dirty
way of
temper.
thinking did you have to change when the success came? You heard me, King?
My mind, like my mindset for real, cause
Mhm.
I don't know. I used to still be doing dumb shit. Like I know the chain I got on costs a lot of money, and I know like the type of caliber of a rapper I am, and I still be in places I know I shouldn't fucking be. Like I'm still standing out on the block, like just dumb, just doing dumb nigga shit. And I'm
They
like,
know who his
like
pops is too, though.
my wife pointed it out to me. She like, you getting, cause my wife pointed out. She like, you know them niggas jealous. And I'd be like, man, what the fuck? And then I start looking at her. I'm like, damn, she caught on to them niggas before I did. Cause I'm like, shit. Now I got to back up. And that's been so many niggas. It get lonely at the top, man. That's saying really hell. The closer you get to the top, the less niggas you gonna fuck with, man. That really is how it works.
Mm. How important is staying you originality? You know what I'm saying? Not following the trends. A lot of songs sound the same, King. You know what I'm saying? A lot of songs are repetitive. I knew Boss Man D-Lo, right? He came out for a minute, but it's sounding the same. You see what I'm saying? How are you, what do you do to stay on top of it? You see what I'm saying? What make you different from the average artist that probably fizzle for a year or two and then they kind of simmer down? You know what I'm saying?
Good
What makes
question.
you
Good
different
question.
from them type of artists?
I don't give a damn. Like,
Hey, say you could tell us your daddy and you could tell us your son, dog. Oh, the real, that's all facts,
I
no
don't give
copy. You hear me?
like I hear people all the time talking about some, oh, he sound repetitive. And I tell a lot of people like, are you gonna call him repetitive because he come out with his own sound, his own flow, and he keep using it because it's his shit? Or are you gonna say it's repetitive because he keep I can see repetitive if you said a nigga sound like somebody else and he keep running with that shit. Now all these niggas sound the same type shit. But nigga use his own flow and his own sound that he come up with, and ain't nobody doing it for him. That's his shit. But the thing is I remember I started saying that the game sounded repetitive around like 2019, something like that. Now really 2016 when KEON and Chris Brown and everybody started doing that club music type shit.
You could kind of take it back to like '06, '07.
Yeah. Cause back then
Yep. Fucking
it crazy. I love Texas to death. I love Houston to death. We ain't never really tried to nitpick or piggyback off nobody. But you can tell, you can look at music in surrounding areas outside the South or even in the South, and you can tell motherfuckers wanted to be like Jeezy and Gucci. You can tell they had
fact.
the headlock. You can tell they had the game in the headlock. And like I say, in 2015, 2016, when the club
That was
went,
like Future. Everybody
it's
wanted to be
like,
like Rich Homie Quan and Future.
like 15 niggas sound the same. It's like, damn, when the radio cut on, you let that bitch keep going, you don't even damn to think the song changed for real. It's the same shit every time another nigga come on.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So you successful. You've been on the charts, millions of streams. What now, King?
Shit, that's a good question. I ain't thought about this shit. I just keep like shit. I tell motherfuckers, man, I'm gonna show you some shit. Not too many people see this shit, man. Cause I've been asked this question before, and I can't really never tell nobody. But all I'm gonna say is, I could
I
retire.
hate asking questions other niggas ask, dog.
I could retire today if I wanted to.
I ain't gonna let him retire. I'm gonna make him keep turning up.
How many songs you think on all these phones? I give you a hint. All the storage is filled up. I can't record no more. Here go
Because he gonna
How
one,
many
miss it if you
songs you
leave it.
think? How
phone,
many
3, 4,
since
5.
from the first song, King? You heard me, to the most previous song, King. How many songs are in your catalog? You heard me?
I know one of these phones probably like 250 at least. At least. At least. I didn't probably record it. Over just throwing a number. I'm throwing a number that I know it's more than, just to be safe. I didn't probably record it more than
I'm
like
signing off, y'all. Shout out to the podcast. I got the Pitbull.
at least 700 songs. I know I didn't record it more than that. That's just putting a number on it.
Out all them songs, you heard me? Do you have a favorite song, you heard me, or do you have a song that mean the most to you? That kind of you like more or mean more to you than all the other songs, you heard me, or you just fuck with your music, you heard me?
Yeah, when bro passed away, I dropped an album for him called Brother's Keeper. I dropped the albums for him. And it's a song on there called West Forever. And I'm just making music like a letter to bro in the sky. I'm talking to bro and just letting him know what's going on with me and how I feel about how shit played out and shit like that. And it ended up like it got the whole city in the headlock. Like people that know him, bro, they fuck with it. Then I shot a video to it. The video blew up. Now I'm like, but I'm not looking at it as a number standpoint. I'm looking at it like, damn, a lot of folks love bro. This might be everybody's song that they can hear and just think of bro. Think like when bro was here and shit like this. So shit, I just was happy I made a song for everybody to lock in on when it come to bro. But that's really my favorite song on its own. If nobody really would have came for it at all, that's my favorite song in general.
Let me ask you something. You heard me? A couple of minutes ago, right? You stood on and emphasized you did it the independent way. You're an independent artist. You've been an independent artist. Can you explain what exactly is an independent artist and why is it so important for you to stay an independent artist? You hear me?
Don't be out here saying you're independent if somebody putting money towards your marketing, your promotion, buying your features. You goddamn, they paying for you. You got if you got a label paying for beats versus goddamn promotion, marketing, social media runs, your ass goddamn got a label pushing your shit to the DJ, so now they spinning your shit in the club and pushing that shit to the radio stations. Nigga, I've been played on the radio without industry help. Like I can keep track of how many times I done been on the radio. Like I can show you how many times I've been played on the radio. And that what I say, like a lot of folks don't understand the importance of being independent. Like when I first really started doing research on this shit and trying to figure out what the label don't expect me to know, I started figuring out like it ain't streaming rights, it's commercial rights. Now you got mechanical rights. Now you can make money off somebody playing your song in a YouTube video for 5 seconds. Now you can make money off of somebody posting something on Instagram with your song attached to it. Now you making money off TikTok and somebody dance to your song. And this ain't got to be like exchanged on some, oh, I want to make a video to your song. How much you let me, how much I pay for it. No, it come without this shit. Like this, the back end. It's the back end of the music. Like it's more than streams. It's more than shows and stuff like that. But most people don't know that. And I feel like if most people did know that try to do this music shit, wouldn't nobody sign. It'd be a dead day for the label, dog. If motherfuckers knew the shit that I knew, it'd be a cold world for them labels, man. Cause it's the shit they don't expect you to know.
That's a fact. You heard me? So, you know what I'm saying? What's next for you? You see what I'm saying? You just dropped a project. You just did the feature with Juicy G. You said you got a feature coming out with DMX.
No, that's already out. I dropped it like I think around this time last year.
So what's next for you? You're only 24, right? You performing at a high level. You see what I'm saying? Is music the only genre of entertainment that you interested in? Or are you trying to get your hands in the other genres of entertainment such as acting, modeling, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I've had
CEO.
asked me the same thing, like, do I see myself doing some acting type shit? And I don't really like, even when I do music videos, I don't necessarily have to have a face to shit. Like, I'm not basically give me, I'm begging for attention, my shit hard type shit. So I can take, I'm one of them type of niggas, like, even if I wasn't the main character, I can take the back end and let somebody run the front end. Like, I know how to play my role. I know how to do what I need to be doing and not over pushing it to the point where now I'm uncomfortable type shit. Like, I would like to do like some of these artists have done. I would like to executive produce like a whole soundtrack for a movie or something like that. I would like to be the reason for a soundtrack being what it is in a movie. I don't mind
Well,
doing
look,
that's actually
I got two scripts. I got two scripts written. You heard me? So you could do the soundtrack to them.
man. We stay working. They shit. They better know it. When you see Peanut and K4 together, something finna go down.
I'm gonna write you in the movie too. So that's gonna be what sounds. So we both gonna get to live out something that we've been wanting to do. You see what I'm
Man.
saying?
Oh.
So yeah, man. But where can we find your music at? You heard me? And what do you got coming out? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube, Pandora, everywhere. Shit, everywhere. King KEON, goddamn. Exactly how you see it on the screen is how you gonna find it. And goddamn shit. I really, like I said, I just dropped with Juicy J yesterday. But see, how can I throw a hint at y'all without y'all probably still catch on. I got some coming out with the Weed King. Let me just say that. I got
With
some
who?
Weed King.
With
It's your
who?
favorite uncle. It's your favorite uncle. And my pop's gonna be on it. So we both got something coming with your favorite uncle. It's some big shit.
What does that mean to you? You see what I'm saying? You do songs with your uncle. You do songs with your dad. You see what I'm saying? They the ones introduced you and brought you in the game. You see what I'm saying? How important is that to you? Your support system, the fam. You see what I'm saying? The OGs, you hear me?
Always been something like I always wanted to. At first, it was kind of like just want to show them and make them proud and show them I can do it too type shit. Cause I used to go to the studio with my dad and my uncle and we 5 years old playing with the producer kids. My shout out goddamn shit. I got to say the name, goddamn it. I got to give some Cracker Jack. Shout out Cracker Jack, goddamn it. Goddamn, we used to go to his house and he had some kids around my age and we'll play together. And my dad done be in the living room, they laying songs down. They laid I sat over there while they was in the studio, they laid probably I think they did half the album that night. And I was there, I heard the whole thing while they was recording and stuff. And I used to walk in there like that. I was just one, it looked like bad kid. I was walking there. I'm like, damn, how they doing this shit? They putting their voice on the shit. He played on the speaker like, what the fuck? This shit cool as hell. But from that point, I feel like from the point I seen that, that's when I become music. That's the day when music hit me.
You say you started off as a producer, you heard me? What made you start rapping in the first place, you heard me?
Because I ain't really too much care. Because when I did start making money from my beats, it's always been oh, you like this beat? He send the money, I send the beat. It's over with that quick. And if he fuck with me, he gonna keep coming back. We're gonna build a relationship off the beats and stuff like that. But it's for the most part, it's simple when you're a producer, as far as like getting the payments cleared and stuff like that. But I started rapping because of bro that passed. And I got his baby mama literally 3 days after he passed, sent me like 6 videos in his room where I'm freestyling, saying dumb shit, going hard, actually saying like going in type shit. And he could freestyle too. He go back and forth with me type shit. He just never really wasn't on no music type shit. I was always the music motherfucker, but he can rap. If he were here, he'd tell you he can't, but I'm gonna tell him to stop that fucking lying. That nigga can rap. Do no music type shit, but if it wasn't for him, y'all motherfucker probably wouldn't even know who K4 is for real. Y'all wouldn't even know my name.
Was that a difficult transition for you, or is music in
music has always been music. It ain't never been hard to do anything musical. Like even in like I didn't even like being in band, but I was one of the top players in Texas. I was one of the top baritone players in Texas. Like anything I've ever done music wise, I've always been good as hell at it. I don't know what that is. I just call it God giving me my best hand. He touched me with his right hand on my talent, and now I'm showing the world how I got it straight from him, giving them God-given talent every time I rap, every time I make a beat.
That's a fact, man. So before we get out of here, right? You young, you 24. You know what I'm saying? Your generation, they lost their motherfucking mind. You remember? We ain't gonna sugarcoat. You know, I ain't never been the type to sugarcoat. We ain't gonna shit y'all. They lost their motherfucking mind.
These niggas is stupid.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all generation though. But from you being a young, successful artist, you see what I'm saying? For the artists that just jumped in the game, you understand me, or thinking about jumping in the game, give them some game. You understand me? You gonna play, you the BG, but you gonna play OG now. You see what I'm saying? Give them some game. You done been through it. You know what I'm saying? The jail, the fights, the beef, whatever, and you still perform at a successful level. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, give them some game off of what you done learn off of how you bumped your head, promote yourself, and we gonna wrap it up. You heard me? I appreciate you, I'm proud of you, you know what I'm saying? And you're making a lot of noise, you've been doing a lot of shit, you've grown, it's growth. Keep going, don't stop, don't get stagnant, don't feel as though you here now and you here now. Go hard. You see what I'm saying? I like your hustle, I like your drive, you know what I'm saying? And you're an ill little nigga, you heard me? So keep being you and just keep elevating, you heard me? 100.
Shit, I tell motherfuckers all the time, man. I tell folks, cause I know I got a bunch of fans and shit, and I hate that they seen me get locked up type shit. I hate that they seen that shit, cause they already glorifying in the world at catching bodies and sliding and robbing and slamming your homeboy out and finessing all this other shit, and they already got everybody thinking that shit cool. That shit ain't cool, but motherfuckers think it is. So shit, that what I tell motherfuckers. Just don't be on that type of time. Just stay the fuck free, cause being locked up stopped a lot of shit for a nigga, man. And hoping a nigga don't got to go back. But shit, if it is, I know how to turn the shit back up. I know how to get the shit back right. I ain't too much stressing on it. I ain't gonna be in there long, and I'll be home soon, goddamn. But if they do give a nigga a chance, I'm out here to turn up with y'all niggas all over again, goddamn. We gonna keep this shit lit. They know how it come with K4.
It's P Dundut the General, 2-0 of the podcast. You keep your body clean, man. Yeah.
Being really comfortable with all of that thing. I was just trying to say.
Do what you do, baby.
Yeah, I want congrats. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real
I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole juice. Man, I'm looking at the screen like preach, cause I was on the phone with him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that you getting up there and keeping it all the way phone. What them little niggas be saying? He ain't cloud chase. he ain't capping, he ain't doing none of that. Like, he ain't trying to make himself look, you know, he letting his legacy speak. I like that shit. Like, let your legacy